If you're going to go at a legend, you better not miss. As we know, Angel Reese come out this week. She absolutely crushed her own teammates into the dust, and she even decided to go after a legend, the legendary Courtney Vandersloot, who, of course, blew out her ACL at the beginning of the season, and she is in the midst of making a comeback. And, of course, Angel Reese made some comments that were none too kind to a legend.
Chicago Sky forget how to play basketball. Angel Reese's back takes a vacation. The fans turn into detectives. The result is a 40-point disaster. Yes, 40 points. At home, in front of their own people. Now fans want answers. They want a chiropractor and maybe a new coach right away. Is this a sports team or a live blooper show? This meltdown has more twists than a soap opera on Fast Forward.
Yeah. At this point, it's over. That whole Sky Barbie thing, that thing is over. Angel Reese is done in Chicago. They're going to move on. They have to. With what Courtney Vandersloot just came back and said, Courtney Vandersloot just smoked Angel Reese. And you know who else is going in on Angel Reese? You got Nightcap with Unc and Ocho, Shannon Sharp and Chad Johnson going in on this Angel Reese situation. She didn't think it was going to go this way. This went all the way in left field. Welcome to Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment.
Angel Reese hurt her back. At least that is what we are told. It happened right after she carried around clout and no wins. If you are wondering what part of the game this is, then welcome. You are now part of the Chicago Sky fan experience. It is confusion. It is despair. It is watching your star player disappear when accountability arrives.
I say this, Jeff Pagliocca does not give two fucks about the star power of Angel Reese. As well as that, it's not like a Caitlin Clark star power where having Angel Reese on your team instantly improves your city's economy. Having Caitlin Clark on your team improves your city's economy. Having Angel Reese on your team doesn't do any of that. It does not do any of that. However, this Courtney Vandersloot is someone that Angel Reese has. She was the one player Angel Reese name dropped in her thing about basically saying she's not good. She's not going to.
She is out again with a back injury. The word injury is being used the way kids use excuses for late homework. One day she looks fine. The next day she is gone. No collision. No limp. Nothing. Just silence and expensive sneakers. She leaves behind hashtags. She leaves behind excuses. She leaves behind a team so bad that even the scoreboard feels sorry for them.
Angel Reese will be lucky if she has a third of the career that Courtney Vandersloot has had. And by the way, this has only been out maybe an hour, and I'm seeing responses from Angel Reese fans. They are some of the ugliest, nastiest, ghetto thug responses. I'm going to keep it real. Responses I've ever seen in my life. People have calling her, Courtney, a bitch, a hoe. I mean, I shit you not. That's the level of response Angel Reese fans have given this NBA.
Reese treats basketball like a seasonal job. She shows up. She takes photos. She attends the All-Star game. Then she vanishes like she has brunch plans. Her timing is perfect. Right when things fall apart, she suddenly cannot move in any direction. A medical wonder indeed.
She's not worth the headache that she's causing. She's going to call out the organization. She's going to call out the front office. She's going to call out the teammates, throw Courtney Vandersloot under the bus. Doesn't really go over well with the organization. Doesn't really go over well with the team.
The Chicago Sky lost by 40 points at home. They were destroyed in front of their own fans. Those fans now sit in the stands and wonder if they should switch to supporting the Liberty. The face of the franchise is on the injury list. The injury shows no proof. No cast. No brace. Nothing. Just vibes and a visit to the chiropractor.
He said, contrary to what people think, what people say or think, my age is actually not a factor. I am coming back. This is after Angel Reese said, yeah, Sloot is old. We need somebody young that can do this, that got some experience, but we need somebody young. She too old. I don't know if she can come back from that torn ACL. Sloot wasn't going for it. And I'm going to tell you right now, Courtney Vandersloot has won a title in Chicago, and she will not be playing with Angel Reese next year. I'm going to tell you that right now.
This is Angel Reese's version of leadership. It is absence dressed up in fashion. Her only consistent thing is her ability to focus on her brand instead of the game. A true face of the WNBA would actually play. Maybe she thought WNBA meant wigs, nails, branding, appearances. While she vanishes, the Sky look like a team of middle school kids. The defense is optional. The offense is missing. It is chaos. Meanwhile, she is icing her back and reading TikTok comments that call her queen. In her mind, image is everything. Losing is not a problem if the photo looks good. The back injury is just another episode in the drama she calls a career.
Reese will make the WNBA bigger than the NFL in 5 years. Girl, what are you smoking? How is this going to work when she can't even sell herself? I mean, the NBA will be lucky if they even last that much longer. That's the point we're at. And who's to say Angel Reese will even be on a team in that long, too? Like, this girl always will find some way to complain or feel that she's deprived of whatever right it may be. Nobody likes angels, Dawn. Like, just get it through your head. And people are going to say, well, she's beautiful. Girl, if that is all you have for your people to back you up on, you know you're doing something wrong. Regardless of what I think, girl, do not rely on that for your whole personality.
What caused her injury? Did she trip over her own ego? Did she strain herself avoiding accountability? Did she pull something dodging the team group chat? Or maybe she realized her franchise is a disaster. She does not want to be connected to failure. When the fire starts, she runs down the street texting her stylist. The fans are finished. They hoped for progress. They got a comedy act. Some demand a rebuild. Some want a coach replaced with Siri. Others just joke to survive. Reese posts about protecting her peace. She talks about healing. She talks about ignoring the noise. But what is she really healing from? Is it pain, or is it the fact that stardom is harder when you cannot fake defense? The Sky got destroyed. The fans got fooled. Reese got another week off. Welcome to the circus.
Let's recognize 5-time All-Star, 7-time assist champion, 5-time All WNBA, 2-time WNBA champion, 2011 All-Rookie team. Angel will not have the career that Courtney Vandersloot has had. She won't. You know why? Because I don't think the league's going to tolerate her long enough. She's going to run her mouth until she just ends up jumping from team to team until she does what I think she should do right now. Quit the WNBA and go to Unrivaled and don't.
This is not just the Angel Reese show. The whole team is broken. The Chicago Sky look like a failed group project. The guards throw passes to nowhere. The centers think boxing out is yoga. The defenders act like defense is optional. Give them a 30-point lead, and they would still find a way to lose. Watching them run plays is like watching video game characters with no energy. They collapse for no reason. Reese is missing, but her absence is marketed like a product. The back injury is not a setback. It is a photo shoot. Other WNBA teams are confused. They play against the Sky like they are at a comedy night. Even the benches have time to laugh and relax during games.
Angel Reese doesn't touch the floor. Doesn't play in the first half. Doesn't play in the second half. Oh, this is interesting. Did Tyler Marsh just say, you know what? Angel, I like the group that we have in right now. We don't need you. We're playing well. I don't know. Does Angel Reese throw a hissy fit in the locker room, says, no, I'm not playing? Kinda did that. Maybe not that exact, but she went about not playing. Yep, instead of coming to help her teammates, she would rather stick it to the Chicago Sky organization.
Remember the All-Star weekend? Reese was strutting like a model. Her back was fine then. Now suddenly she is too hurt to play. How convenient. The team doctor should carry props just to sell the story. Accountability is missing. The coaches sound like robots in press conferences. They say we need to regroup. They say we are staying positive. Fans are beyond anger. They have reached acceptance. Some show up with signs that say it is fine, everything is fine. Others wear paper bags with Reese's name written on them.
Reese is an a-hole. Straight up says she just is. And this is due to immaturity, inflated ego, people gassing her up. And I blame society, really. I blame society the most of this because it's really predictable when a young person is given all this attention, given money, and all this. But the thing is, it was predictable because we know the level of talent isn't there. Yet the media kept gassing her up. Her fans kept gassing.
One fan yelled at a game that at least the hot dogs were warm. That is the new standard. The team cannot even inbound the ball. Reese is untouchable not for her skills, but for her brand. She can score nothing and still post that numbers do not define her. She is not invisible, because invisible would mean effort. This is empty. This is Kardashian sports. All style, no game. She could wear a back brace with diamonds, and people would still call her inspirational. Inspirational for skipping gym class, maybe. The narrative is never about bad play. It is about vibes. It is about energy. It is about nonsense. This team looks like it hired a motivational speaker instead of a coach. They do not run drills. They write journals.
Reese, after playing her previous game against the Connecticut Sun, I believe, after having rest, being suspended for the Indiana Fever game, suddenly, in those 5 days off, Angel Reese's back starts acting up. Oh, my back hurts. My neck. My back. Oh, my back hurts. Angel Reese says, oh, it hurts. Interesting, Angel. Very interesting. What a weird time for your back to start acting up now. Angel Reese said, you know what, Chicago Sky? You want to suspend me for a game? Fuck it. My back hurts. Don't even worry about subbing me back in. Don't even worry about me starting the third quarter. My back hurts. Fuck y'all. I don't want to play for y'all. Leave me the hell alone.
The scoreboard does not care about inner peace. The league standings do not care about spiritual growth. The Sky are getting crushed. Reese is getting massages. It is a scam. She will score 12 points, and people will act like she saved the world. The bar is in the dirt. Maybe she is planning a comeback. Maybe she is not. More likely she will post another TikTok from a spa. Chicago deserves better. The fans deserve sweat, not sequins. They deserve a leader who takes losses to heart, not to Instagram. Right now, they only have highlights of someone vanishing.
Hey, is Courtney Vandersloot gonna be back? Will she return to old form? Nobody was even thinking about her. You brought her up and took a direct shot, and she's firing those shots back off at your ass. I don't know what's gonna happen. All I know is Angel Reese will not be wearing a Chicago Sky uniform next year. They don't have the pieces. They don't even have their own first round pick. They gave it up. So they don't even have the pieces to build through the draft. Free agents aren't going to want to come there. They don't want to go there to play with that team. So they are built to tank without picks. So they're in a...
At the end of the day, this team is not being led. They are being ghosted. Angel Reese is sipping green juice and stretching for the camera. The Sky PR team makes vague updates like she is royalty. She is day to day. So is everyone else. The locker room looks like a therapy session. The chemistry is gone. But sure, let us pretend she will return soon. She has podcasts and shout-outs to do first. Even the water bottles want a trade. This is not basketball. It is brand management with sneakers.